lack of lower body rotation, lack of upper body rotation, which means that the arms just basically lift, and then we have to kind of go this way in order to shallow. Okay, so what we want to do is structure the backswing so that the downswing can become a hell of a lot easier. We don't have to make as much manipulations as you're currently doing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is I think the face-on view of how you are setting up to the golf ball is pretty good. Okay, I think all that's very good. But then in the down the line view, what I'm seeing is quite a lot of knee bend. Okay, quite a lot of knee bend, which gets these hands and arms very close to the belt loops, to the knees. And then to get some space, what we see is you rolling the club away and underneath you this way. So the hands and arms go away from you, the club rolls inside. From here, we don't get any rotation of the lower body. We get our arms to just lift up, okay? You get a little bit of flexion in this lead wrist as well, but there's just not enough rotation here. So what we have to do now is we have to slide towards the target, tilt the upper body back, and you can see here that the club's starting to shallow, okay? But we're manipulating the body to do so. So all of a sudden now we get a lot of flips, okay? In the face-on view, if we look at the upper body and how that works, a lot of knee bend, roll, lift. You can see there's just not a lot of rotation to my upper body, okay? So what we want to do is we want to, number one, lose a bit of flex in the legs, okay? So when you set up really bent with the knees, all I'd like to see is that you feel like you're a little bit more over the ball. See how my knees haven't bent yet? And then I'm just going to unlock my knees a little bit, just a fraction, okay? So now all of a sudden when I set up over the golf ball, you see I've got a fair bit of space between the butt of the golf club and my belt loops, and some space between my knees and my hands. So now what I can do in time is it will allow me to take that golf club away without rolling it out and away to get some room, okay? Now, I'm going to teach you right now how to rotate the body, okay? And all we need here is 2 alignment sticks. One alignment stick is going to go through the belt loops of the lower body, okay? Just like that. That's going to represent how much rotation we're getting with our lower body. And then we're going to have the upper body stick just laid just on top of our shoulders, just like that. We cross our arms and I hold them with my fingertips, okay? And what we're looking to do here, mate, is we are looking to rotate the lower body somewhere around 45 degrees and the upper body about 90 degrees, okay? We do that via straightening that right leg a little bit with your, on your right side, okay? So this is what it looks like from a face-on view, okay? I'm going to learn how to rotate my body 45 degrees in the lower body, 90 degrees in the upper body, okay? You can see that. Do that again. So the pressure is moving into my right side as I load, okay? What you'll see on the down the line view is if you watch my right leg carefully, you'll see how it's straightened some, okay? That the knees have changed flex, and the straightening of that leg gets me some more range of motion, some more rotation in the lower body, which ultimately lends itself to having more rotation in the upper body, okay? If I was to keep that right leg flexed, that's all I can do. Personally, that's all I can do, okay? By straightening it, I allow a little bit more range of motion. So now what I'm going to get, when I get this movement and I grab a golf club, you're going to see that my structure at the top looks a lot different to what yours does. Now we can start to push forward, rotate, because my arms are deeper and the club's better at the top, okay? So how do I now incorporate that into a golf club? So I'm going to take the upper body stick away. I'm going to leave the lower body stick in. And all I'm going to do is go and grab a golf club. And I'm going to reenact those feels or recreate those feels just without a ball for now, okay? So what I'm looking to do is get into that setup position, okay? A little bit less knee bend. My lower body stick here is giving me a reference for how much rotation I'm getting, okay? So I want to take the golf club away with a bit of rotation in my lower body. Okay, there's been a fraction there. And then I want to continue with my upper and lower body to the top, letting that right leg change flex. what you'll notice now is my upper body has rotated 90 degrees and my lower body has rotated 45 degrees. Okay? From a down the line view, we get to look at the structure that's created at the top. A little bit of rotation early. Keep it going. And you can see here now that there's a big difference in structure at the top of my golf swing compared to yours. Okay? From here, we can then learn how to get these arms to come down a little bit lower and rotate through the golf shot.